Hi, welcome everyone. I'm happy to see you here. I'm Krista, and this is Planning Out Loud, where we share planner related and intentional living ideas kindly and joyfully with each other. Today, I'm going to talk about my check-in with the Erin Condren budget and wellness journals that we saw last week, as well as I'm going to give you a little tour of my new pencil bag. It was less than $5 on Temu or Temu. I'm not sure how you say it. I apologize for that. But anyway, there's some goodies in here that I'm going to show you. And if there's time, we'll probably fast forward through a quick plan with me for next week. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. Let's get started. These are the stickers I've pulled to use in the plan with me. I think this came from the Archer and Olive March quarter subscription kit. I'm gonna move this aside for now, and we're gonna do this quick check-in. I learned a couple little things about myself that I'll tell you about. Don't really like it, but it is what it is. So the budget, I did go through fine-tooth combing every transaction, organizing it out, and I'm not really going to bore you with all the details or all the information, but I will tell you this. Ordinarily, I look at the bank account, but I don't, and my mother, if she's listening, will probably have a conniption fit. I don't balance the checkbook, so to speak, like we did in the old days. I'm dating myself here, but at any rate, but I do check it. But this month, I fine-tooth combed it. We are on fixed income. I have temp jobs here and there, but I don't have a permanent job at the moment. So we'll say fixed income. So we really needed to do this dive into the details, and I'm glad I did. So as a result of what I learned, we've canceled some subscriptions that some are left over from being employed days and totally unnecessary and not being used right now. Like for example, I decided that the clean eats that I was eating for calorie control, serving size control, to make it convenient, all of those things, that was really a convenience that was costing us more money than we really want to be spending on food. Plus we have our regular go get fresh produce groceries. So all that to say, I hadn't quite done the math on that, and I was not happy with what I saw there. So that's an example of what I learned, and I highly recommend, if you guys haven't done it, to do it, if you haven't done it for a while, or if you've done it, what kinds of things you're noticing. Subscription seems like a really obvious one. The food one kind of blew my mind a little bit because we don't eat out. Anyway, so that's that. But then I got into the wellness thing, and this is where I really had my biggest learning lesson. Not really learning. Maybe I should call it a bonk on the head, because, I'm sure I know this. But, yeah. Anyway, so I think before I told you about how badly I was doing on my steps, I wasn't keeping track of things, I wasn't tracking my food. So I recommitted after I did that video, and I was going to do perfect. I was just going to be the best, perfectest person ever changing their lifestyle to be healthier, and I was going to show y'all. So, yeah, look at that. Doesn't look like I made big strides in the movement area, does it? No, it doesn't. And I did do good tracking. Yep, did that good too. And I kind of, sort of I wasn't in my step range at all, but I kept to my calories. So I had a little chat with myself, or the little voice in my head that sometimes knocks me over and says, will you pay attention, said to me, you know what, if movement isn't really that important to you, if you really don't think that you need to be moving so you can be healthier and stronger as you age, than if you don't do it. If you really don't think that's important, then stop saying it, because you're not acting like a person who they think it's important. And then I said to myself, yeah, that's a very good point. If I do indeed want to be as strong as possible, as healthy as possible as I age, I, I have to stop saying words and start doing things like moving. So I have recommitted. This is this week, and this yeah, that was when I had the little come to Jesus party with myself. And I'm tracking, I'm doing the steps. So far, so good. But I did want to share and be honest that, making it effortless and all those things that I told you about making a habit stick and making a change in the direction of what you're doing, you have to remember that law of inertia where, if you're not moving now, you're not gonna move unless something pushes you to do it. And that's where I said to myself, is it important or not? Put up or shut up kind of thing. So that's that. That was my little come to Jesus meeting and the results. So, and when I don't feel like doing it or don't feel like doing the movement or feel like, it doesn't really matter, I keep asking myself, how important is it to you? How important is it to you? Walk the walk, girl. So I'm gonna shut up about that. Now, let me show you this. This was my $5, just delicious. Like, when you get a really good deal and then it turns out to be better than you thought it was gonna be, and it's just thrilling, isn't it? So anyway, got my little charm put on here. So this was like $4.13 or something. And it holds something else I'm going to show you guys, which is my new, it's over a month old, but my B6 cover with my journal in, and that's where we're going to do the plan with me. But look at this. I've got all kinds of pens, glue, pencils, eraser, clips. I've got a whiteout correcting tape. I've got a little box of stickers and a washi. I've got, what do you call these? Post-it notes. Yep, Post-it notes. All this is just stuff from my stash. And then in here, I've got the pens that I'm using for May setup. I've got little scissors in here and a little stapler, my tweezers, a box cutter in case I get a box I need to open. And then another little cutter device, it's a ceramic tip, but sort of like an X-Acto knife. So that's everything in this. And when I'm done for the evening or done for the planning session, I just put my journal back in here, put it back together, and I can move it from place to place, put it in a tote bag and carry it with me. If I'm traveling, I can throw it in. It's all self-contained. I don't need really anything else but this and whatever stickers I'm going to be working with. So highly recommend this $5 purchase from Temu, and it's called, again, I'll put a link down below. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it is the Creative Pencil Case, and I kind of like that font. So anyway, that's that. There's also a zipper in the back, and that's where I have all my stencils and stuff. So speaking of stencils, let's get one out, or a ruler. Let's get a ruler. Okay, I'm telling you, best $5 ever spent. Next on the agenda is a quick little walkthrough of my new Eternal Leather B6 Traveler's Notebook. So I've got 4 strings in here. And right now, this is from Planning with Kay. It's one of those magnet things. I might move it because it's making a obvious thing there, but in a way I kind of don't mind it because it's like personality of the planner. This is my Sterling Ink B6. See if you can focus on that. B6 full year common planner. And I'll just show you kind of quick. This is where I've got my goals listed out. This quarter, kind of what I'm working on. Weight-wise, I didn't report that in when I was doing my wellness thing. I did lose weight. Yes, I did. I lost 0.4 of a pound in the whole month. But I've been going up and down all month. So, this I know is because I had a little 2-day love affair with a 4-pack of cinnamon muffins. I did. So, kind of glad it still says that I lost something, because at least I got my losing streak going. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, you guys, I already did pre-plan May because I got these stickers in the mail, and I just had to do it when I got it because I love them so much. You're going to just die when you see them. I love these. I wish there was 17 of them. I would buy them all. Okay, ready? It's the Belchers. I mean, can you? I just love them. I just love it. And I mean, seriously, I would buy the new Baconings burger. Okay, you guys probably don't care about that. But anyway, so what I've done here, set up May, and I've got my list of monthly things that I want to do. And when we get to the weeklies, you'll see that I don't really have a spot to do my menu planning. So down here, I just made a place for each week's menu planning. So that's what that is. Okay, then going into the weeks, I'm using, this was from Wilson Wild, I believe, and I'm using another one from there for next week, but just generally, that's what last week was. This is from Swatelier. I think I got it from Jet Pens probably. It's a little pad. And then these are my priorities for the day. So, just sort of breaking down my weekly list into what days am I going to be doing what. And then I am doing, since I started before May, I am doing a little bit of daily, like bullet journaling sort of kind of stuff, just like a daily little rehash, and I decorated this for the starting of May, and then this is what I'm working on today and what I did yesterday, and then so on. So, now, what I'd like to do is, I haven't really, these stickers are a little bit too big for this planner, but so when I'm doing this, you'll see that I had to cut them down a little bit. But anyway, so how you guys been doing? What have you been doing? I think I'm gonna go look at some flowers tomorrow if all holds with the weather, and trying to get this straight. I love these colors. These, I just love them. I mean, what's better than, what's better? I keep asking you guys, what's better? Everything's great. That's what it is. Everything's just great. And I just love them all. Can't pick a better. So, some people I've been watching videos, have been talking about how they thought April went fast. Some have been saying how they feel like it's gone slow. I don't know how I feel, really, about that. I think I'm going to maybe bring you guys in so you can see better what I'm doing. Try and make this work. So, yeah, let's see if I have any life updates. Life updates are, I'm still looking for a job. I mean, I'm kind of looking for a job. I want a job, but I wonder if I'm making it a little more romantic in my mind than what it will be in reality, and do I really want to do it? Not like I haven't had a job before, because obviously I've had, but I've been unemployed for 3 months and just working a temp job, and I kind of like not working, gotta say. There's something about having to go and do somebody else's bidding I don't know. But then there's the financial aspect of it, and so I go back and forth, and I don't know. I mean, in theory, I can collect Social Security. I don't know. I can't decide. I just can't decide. I'm just thankful I'm here to be asking the question. So, what else? Friday. Let's put it this way. You know, when I watch other people do this, it's always so soothing to me, and it kind of, I mean, I can like doze off watching it. It's so relaxing. So I thought, well, maybe I can do that for you guys, but I really feel like I'm being just kind of a clod. But anyway, it's my first one. It's not gonna be perfect when it's the first time, and I'm not really, me and this planner kit setup isn't familiar to me yet. I'm still kind of feeling my way through it, playing with it. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so then the next thing is, I have numbers, but I think I'm just going to leave those up there for the numbers for this week. And I'm going to go to do the cleaning and chores section over here. And I'm going to put down these guys. These are my priorities. That's a nice, easy, no-brainer thing. Can't get into trouble doing thing. Let's see. I will go ahead and list below all these different labels that I'm using. These are from Jameson Reed. We'll just go through them all right now quick. Swatelier, that's the grocery list thing that I'll be using. I don't think I'll use these, but they're for my stash anyway. Then I have all these different labels from In the Slightest. I got these off of Amazon. I love these. And we did Wilson Wild and also Raspberry Designs. We'll be doing some things with that. So that's that. All right. Now, I'm going to put down work, but not sure if this job is going to, if I'm going to work all the days, because basically what they're doing is moving an office from here locally to Dallas, Texas. So they're wrapping up things and finalizing things here, and nobody's really even in the building or in the suite anymore. Pretty much everyone's gone remote, or it's been taken over by Dallas, or I don't even know all the details of it. But so that, all right, so this is we'll say it's going to be what it's scheduled to be, and if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. All right, that, and we'll put down work. See, this last week I did, okay, so we're gonna do these. I have tweezers, I'm just too lazy to get them. It's that inertia thing again. I have a hard time putting this body in movement, but I'm working on it, getting better. Wrapping my head around it. Did I do it? Yeah, I did. Does it drive you crazy when people change their crooked stickers to be straighter? Or does it drive you crazy if they don't do it? I feel like I got a 50-50 chance of driving somebody crazy there. And let's go to my monthly as see what do I have going on this week? I have my brother and Mother's Day, and I'm volunteering at an art fair. That'll be fun. Okay, so nothing other than that really. So easy peasy, man. No bills due, but I do need to do my budget. Do my budget good. On Friday, that's when I usually tend to do it. All right, and let's label my important list over here, which you can't even see. Let's bring it back in. All right, I know Wednesday morning I have a coffee date. That's a standing coffee date. And I like to do my YouTube videos on Thursdays. I'll put you there. And let's put a birthday down for my little bro. Happy birthday, bro. No, he's on Sunday. So I'll need to be calling him and my mother. All right, so I think it's already been kind of longer than I thought it will be. I'll put a picture up. I'll fill all this out. I'm not going to make you watch. So here's the completed week. I've got everything filled in. The pens that I use to do this are just, I'm using what I got. This Stabilo, this Emot, my Sarasa Dry, and this Zig marker to, actually I use that to highlight what I've been going through and completing for this week. Got my groceries, but then I realized too I didn't finish showing you this part of the journal, which is on my last string. I have this old Cocoa Daisy that I use for all kinds of things, just all kinds of different notes, like a packing list or just ideas, day trip ideas, whatever I'm kind of working through, planner thoughts for next year, I mean, just whatever. And these stickers came from, I believe, the Archer and Olive, I think it was the Quarterly. Anyway, I just love that. But also I was going to show you on my May, I love this notion of a forest of ideas being the label of a book of shelves. I just love that. That totally tickled me. But anyway, so next week what I wanted to go over with you guys is, yes, I wish there were like 17 episodes of the Belcher stickers to use, but I want to talk about my learning journal and give you an update on that, what I've been learning about motivation. It's all with my intentional living and how to make habits stick and changing my lifestyle to be a healthier person. I'm going to show you that. We'll do maybe a quick little plan with me and an update on how things went this week. And I am curious to know, do you guys like the monthly, weekly, and then a daily setup? Or do you prefer, I've been kind of bouncing back and forth. And since I'm back in this journal style, I'm kind of liking it, but I also, it's I guess maybe it's the FOMO where I see other people's planners and I think, oh, maybe I should do like a disc setup or a ring setup where I could do, and then I said, nope, I'm going to use what I got. And actually, I think I like it. Maybe I'll get bored with it after the end of this month, but that's the beauty of it. I can make it be whatever I want it to be because it's my tool, and I'm setting it up to serve me the best that I can So anyway, you guys have a great week. And again, I'm Krista, and this is Planning Out Loud.